And we're live.
We're live! Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Lore Together live stream where we start by singing Little Buddy right beforehand. Just want to let that little trade secret out. So we're playing Mass Effect. Where are we again?
We're doing the Geth incursions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's based on the vote of our patrons, right?
No.
No.
We started that last episode.
Did they vote on that last episode, or how did?
I think it was in chat.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but we ended up here, and I know where we are, vaguely.
Phone is literally like 2 desks away, and I can still feel the vibration through the floor. Phone producers, why does it have to be so strong? Holy crap! I don't need to do text from miles away. I'm not a snake looking for prey. What is this?
Maybe they think you are.
Oh, well, that would be interesting. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us tonight for this weird conversation. I am in a weird mood. Oh, look at that beautiful sandscape there.
Oh, right. We were already here. That's right. The only place we haven't been is the Overrun Research Outpost.
The one where we're actually going to have to do some combat. So. Let me know how it's looking for you guys in the chat. I think because of the way that the connection works with the laptop I'm looking at this, I'm experiencing a little bit of stuttering, but I just want to make sure that it's all smooth for you guys. Stream is healthy. I'll just have to trust YouTube on that one.
Ooh.
What, the way you're driving or trusting YouTube?
Yes.
No, hold on. Generality says it seems fine. Hello, Generality. Thanks for confirming that. I just want to make sure, because I can technically see what Mystic's doing. I just don't get to see what you guys are seeing in the delay. And if the delay is stuttered on my end, but it's because of the connectivity of this laptop rather than the actual stream.
It is quite an old laptop. In fact, just before stream, it was yelling at me that it is running out of space, which is impressive because there's nothing on it other than Firefox to watch the stream.
Yeah. That's all we use it for. That's all this laptop's used for now, right?
Yeah. There's no games. There's nothing on it. It is old. Oh, this is not going to go well. All right. Let's try to find the actual
We have
router.
a lot of old laptops that have like one job. There's an old laptop I used to use that you then took over for storage.
Mm.
There's literally a first generation Chromebook just taking up space on a bookshelf behind us right now.
These look lovely. Love what you did with the place.
What is... I love that you can't run them down either.
Apparently there we go. I was like really stuck on one.
Learn how to park.
You know what? There was even little lights to guide me and I just didn't even notice.
Well, did you approach from that direction?
No. Nope.
Redeploying.
Who do we got? Oh, right.
What team are we out with again?
Team Lizard Boys.
Team Lizard Boys! Generality goes, I'm sure that was designed to tolerate being run over. That's fair. It's a very tolerant spike.
Overrun, husks, and stuff, so let's switch over to...
Overrun Husks and Stuff is my favorite indie band. Mystic just shook his face like I was not funny in that moment. I was funny. I'm so funny sometimes you miss it. It's lightning fast. Like there's a joke I made that literally Mystic was just later on re-listening to our episode. He's like, I missed that. Boo. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm just like lightning fast funny.
I don't know why I gave everyone cry rounds. Let's see how it goes. Wait, did I put that on? No, I put that on that. I want it on the pistol.
Cryo rounds against, what is it, Husks?
Yeah.
I think no. I think that works. Cry rounds against anything that's not Geth in this version of the game, I think works pretty well. Or I might be mixing up with 2 and 3, where cryo rounds do actually slow down and freeze your opponent. Because they were like, oh, we like how we did that effect in Dragon Age. Let's do it here.
Does it not do it in this game?
I don't know if it... Maybe in the Legendary Edition it does. I might be speaking too
Probably
soon.
not. They didn't change that much stuff.
That's true. We'll see. We'll see if I'm remembering correctly or not. Oh! Time to find out! Sabotage! Ooh.
Okay, it freezes the bodies at least.
Yeah, and then they go shatter. Yeah, I don't... I think in the, I think in Mass Effect 2 and 3, they actually slow down and freeze.
Hmm.
Oh, there's more. Life force.
Wait,
Lovely little life force.
are they back where we were? Okay, yeah, they are. Huh.
Oh. Interesting. Gotta love it when there's a weapon that's called the Liberator.
It was armor.
Less funny. Generality goes, it liberates body parts. Heck yes, it does.
Wow, that is a fast stream. Like, that is a fast delay. That was like 10 seconds.
I don't know.
There's absolutely nothing. Oh, here we go. Kinetic
That's it.
exoskeleton.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
What are you even talking about, Garrus? We know that there's people on the radar still.
Garrus is just letting his cop come out, that's all. Have one thanks goes, frictionless liberator. What? Mystic seems... Oh, jeez. I forgot they do that.
More just what you said.
What's wrong with me saying that Garrus let a little bit... He was a cop!
I heard something totally different.
Oh!
Now you know what I heard. And now you see why I was surprised.
COP, sir. COP.
No, now I heard it.
Man. Look, I know the children might be here, okay? I try to keep it child-friendly. Well, child-friendly outside of the we are shooting things with bullets and killing them violently. Yeah. You know. Scram rail.
What does that do?
Have one thinks it's American child friendly, and I'd say yeah, that's pretty much our standard. You know, the kind of family who thinks it's okay to take your 8-year-old to what do I want to say? What movie is it?
Starship Troopers?
Yeah, it's the kind of family that thinks it's okay to take your 8-year-old to Starship Troopers as long as you cover their face for the makeout scene. That's our standard, apparently. Oh my gosh.
I forgot they do like orbital drops.
Yeah, they do. Well, yeah, if you don't have to worry about like breathing and internal organs, it's pretty easy to just. Oh, who's hitting you? At least it's a trooper, not a destroyer, just charging at you again.
Left to clear out. This should be fun.
3 more of these outposts. So are those outposts on different planets then? Yeah. Okay.
Those are this one.
Okay.
So they're all in the Armstrong cluster.
Okay. The Armstrong cluster. Okay.
Which this is tied into Tali's mission. Right? Which would probably make her have the longest mission. Like, Garrus is the easiest. It's one ship, you go there, you're done.
Yes, that's true.
Rex, you have to go to 3 different hideouts, one of 3 hideouts to get his armor, but you can get lucky and get it the first time. Here you have to go to all 4 to get her stuff, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
And nobody else has loyalty missions. That's not a thing until the next game where every crew member has a loyalty mission.
Yeah, because every crew member gets to have a backstory. And then in Game 3, not only your crew members, but your past crew members who aren't even with you anymore technically have some backstory.
Yeah.
Unless it's Jacob.
He has...
He has a lot of explaining to do.
No comments. We'll get there someday.
Oh my gosh, why did I not see that? Okay, never mind. I won't speak of it now. This, our month of women's history.
Alright.
What's that planet called?
Treshkova?
Treshkova.
System, not...
Oh, system, excuse me, not planet. I'm sorry. Now we're in planets.
First pick, not bad.
Antabar. I'm on something today. I don't know what.
Who are we taking? Let's see. Let's take humans.
Okay. Team Human?
It's been a while.
Team I'm Only Human? What's the pause for?
I was thinking of something and it just wasn't...
Mystic suddenly had all his life choices flash before his eyes and he's like, I've made a grave mistake.
No. Probably had that look, though. I was just trying to think of something to say, and it just wasn't forming correctly.
My life has coalesced to this moment, and all I have is nothing.
Oh, God.
What happened?
He's still in a Lancer 1. Have we not taken... Okay, he has some other better stuff.
That's just a classic Caden issue. He's your also-ran. He's your constant fifth wheel. Caden is constant fifth wheel vibes. I feel bad, but that's just the way it is. That's probably why it was my first romance. Like, I know too what it's like to be left behind, and I don't want that to happen to you, even though the people who left you behind was the writing department.
Oh, we can only do light armor?
For those of you who know Mass Effect,
Wow, it's worse than what we're currently running.
who do you think is the most well-rounded secondary character? Mystic, do you have an opinion on this?
Most well-rounded secondary character? What do we mean? What do we mean by secondary?
I shouldn't say secondary. I said most well-rounded, like, companion character, like one that's part of your party, romanceable or otherwise. Like, you don't have to romance them, but they're well-rounded, written.
Like just well-written?
Mm-hmm. Good arc, good personality.
Best written is going to have to be either Garrus or Tali.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I am, too.
And...
Partly because they have you
I
get-
would go more for.
He's really thinking about this, guys. That's
I'm
why
gonna
I
say
paused.
more Tali than Garrus because they kind of screwed up Garrus's path a little bit.
Why do you say that? Why do you think they screwed up about Garrus?
Because the way you act in Mass Effect 1 is supposed to really influence the way he acts in the later games, and they kind of just pushed that aside. So he's cool. He was definitely one of my top 2, you know, but I think I think Tali having a consistent character that's not beholden to a dropped feature
Yeah,
just edges her out a little bit.
I could see that. I would say both of them as well. They also have the advantage of they are companions in all 3 games,
It's true.
so that's partly why we're judging it.
I mean, I like each game has good companions that I like and ones that I don't like. Mass Effect 3 introduces Vega, and I like Vega.
Vega should have been.
Ah, damn it.
I feel like Vega should have been. Man.
This didn't work well.
You kind of blue screened there. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Thanks, Thresher Ma. Oh, that's going through your shield. You guys are about to.
I'm repairing.
Have one thanks goes, what in the Shai Hulud? I know. They were inspired by space worms. It's hard not to have big old space worms. They're just so cool. Now, these aren't as cool as the ones in Dune. I'll give you that because they're not the stars like they are in Dune. And guys, just if you want to have a good day, like a good, wholesome day, do not look up any TikTok reels about the Dune popcorn bucket. I'm just going to say that if you want to have a good, wholesome day, you just don't need that in your life. You don't need to know. Have one thanks, wants one. I can understand and appreciate that and still disagree.
It's interesting.
Isn't that so this is not the planet where you're supposed to give the thing to Admiral.
The vehicle and the human corpses show telltale signs of Geth weapon fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them.
That doesn't make me feel better.
And then there's this thing over here.
You know that Dune popcorn bucket would be great for like Halloween horror haunted houses like you do in the neighborhood too. Just fill it with those peeled grapes. Called the eyeball pit. Feel inside a sarlacc pit. I could see that. Put some jello in there. Just mix up the all the nerd genres and get everybody mad. Just as like I get mad that this man can't.
I did
okay.
Frogger.
You did do Frogger. I'm very proud of you, actually. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of Thresher Maw's many victims.
I mean, how long has that Thresher Maw been here?
A lot of times with animals that big, they just get bigger as they get older.
That's
In nature.
also the
that
Thorian
happen-
was there for how long? 50,000 plus years. So longer,
Yeah.
because the Protheans died out 50,000 years ago, and that thing.
That reminds me of. So Mystic and I are Star Trek nerds, and it just reminds me of a. Isn't there like some sort of like big old space egg creature thing that we read up we had in our Star Trek game. I'm not even gonna bring it up. I feel like I'm revealing too much. Mystic's like, I can't even remember. Anyway,
I can't remember the games I run on command.
Okay. Well, I guess it's up to me to remember everything for both of us then. It's a good thing that we play in the same games. Oh wait, you run a game that I'm not in. I hope you have somebody taking notes for you then. Anyway, the idea of like space worms going from planet to planet and making
Jammed.
Huh?
Our signal is jammed, which kind of really stinks because
Pump up the jam, pump it up. Now I just want biscuits for all this jam.
oh geez, hi.
Oh! That's not biscuits. Jeez Louise. Are those just turrets? No, it says rocket trooper. Oh, come on, guest ship. Really?
Oh, I think that was our first Geth Prime, actually.
Ah.
We're halfway to driving these synthetic bastards out of this system.
I think that should be cluster, not system. Unless maybe there's another place
Could be
in
talking
the
about
system.
specifically this system, not the whole cluster.
Let's find out. Maybe there's another planet we can land on.
Did we do our objective? So we did our objective there?
Yeah.
In Antabar.
Gas giants. Ooh. Ah. Look at that. Okay, there it is. Come on.
Why is this so hard? Oh, because that's for resources, or?
Yeah. Medallion recovered.
Whoa. Small team was able to recover some debris from one of the larger rocks. Among the items discovered was a League of One medallion. A League of One medallion.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think of League of Legends, which is definitely not what we're talking about.
Heavy metal.
Ah.
Another heavy metal.
Not enough guitar riffs in this heavy metal. We don't know.
Yeah. I think they meant sector or cluster or something, and not.
Yeah. And we finished everything we need to on that planet.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Generality goes, League of One does sound like a gaming convention. I mean, I would go to it. Absolutely would.
So who's ready to learn all about power washing?
Oh my gosh. I just love, so for those of you in our Discord, I love that the consensus was, yeah, no idea. Had no idea this is what was going to happen. So, have one thanks ghost, turns out just to be a ball pit. I wouldn't mind landing on a ball pit planet. That would actually, that's the kind of whimsy I would like in my life. It'd be like the Mass Effect version of the Little Prince.
That was weird. Oh, there is stuff falling.
Ooh. So it's just a bunch of rocks burning into the atmosphere.
Looks cool.
Yeah, I imagine though, if you're on this planet, it's a lot of ash. Now I wonder, in the future, would there be... Do I still have...
We had an internet hiccup there, so we should be back now.
Okay. That explains it. Let us know if there was a hiccup there for you guys too, but I just assumed not. Man, that's a slog.
For what?
More Frogger! Oh, they've made it the easiest version. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thayan. There's no indication of why it was hidden here, or who buried it in the first place. Huh.
I don't remember this at all. But it is also just like an obscure little bit of lore in the middle of nowhere.
I feel like I'm gonna look that up just for my own sanity.
I imagine we're going to find out more on this planet.
Okay, I can wait, but... Woo! I was thinking of this is how millennial I am. I see you like cruising around, and I'm thinking of that hip-hop song from back in the day that starts with the very auto-tuned California. And I'm sure Mystic has no idea what I'm talking about. How one thanks goes, yes, wait, we can all learn the lore together. Also agrees that that is a great song. I forget if it's just called California, but that's just how I always remember it.
Well, I don't like
good.
that. There's the Geth
What?
outpost.
All the way over there.
But there's a lot of red dots around this next thing.
California love, yes. That's such a... There are too many good songs that involve the state of California.
What? Wow.
Whoa!
Okay.
That is some long-distance violence right there.
I believe those are Geth turrets.
Give me
Yep.
Okay, if you guys were driving the Mako, what music would you be playing? Have one thinks you keep losing the stream. I'm sorry. Let us know if that's something that we should be dealing with, or if there's something else going on. Generality goes Ride of the Valkyries. That would be.
The Geth
I could see
array is
that.
transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance own FTL convoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal.
have one thing. So I'm sorry you're going through that, but if you missed something, don't worry. We're gonna post the full vid later, as long as I don't like confess our social security numbers or something.
1, 2, 3.
If your social
4,
security number
5.
starts with 1, 2, 3, we need to talk about how you're an alien and how I need to divorce you, because I'm pretty sure I remember that it doesn't start with that.
Mummified Sapphy.
Ride of the Valkyries is probably a good one though. Well, it's like because that's like a little bit of an ego boost one. Is like, I am master of this domain and I shall shoot all the guests. Yes, Thresher Mishma, I shall conquer it.
This is a weird era of gaming where
Whee!
all procedural terrains were like these grayscale maps, and they all have this particular look to them.
Yes, they do.
I don't know what it's called, but
Well, I think it's just comparing it to like you've played a lot of No Man's Sky, and just seeing that even the texture and color variety within that from when we've played it. And I can see that you're going to notice the difference between that and say here.
oh boy, we're jammed again. That's great.
And I still don't have no biscuits.
All I think of is Spaceballs.
What?
Spaceballs. When they jam the radar using actual jam.
Oh man, I have to watch that again. Just to see what's his name go. We ain't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so.
Oh, thank you for letting me know where you were with that great laser pointer. Wow, there is a lot of you.
That's an intimidation tactic. I'm almost certain. I just love just seeing Tuvok when he's not Tuvok.
Also known as Tim Russ.
Tim Russ. I didn't remember the
Is that
last
it?
name.
Oh, right.
Drop ship. I like that they see you've already blown like 4 away in less than a minute, and they're like, no, you'll be fine. We don't need them. Oh wait, they're still dropping more. Never mind. I didn't notice. Man, they are dedicated to killing you. All right. That's simple, huh?
It's still taking a while for each one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just surprised that there's not more to it, considering it's something that... Because Tali needs it to, like, just defeat them, or does she need to get some piece of information?
It's info, I believe.
Okay. You get the intel with bullets. Okay.
Ooh, that looks cool.
YouTube can't decide how many people are actually looking at this video, and it's starting to frustrate me.
Oh, it never hasn't been able to for the whole time we've been streaming.
I know. Look at this. The grass is red now. Don't you see the variety, Mystic?
I mean, the skyboxes have variety at least.
Oh, that's true.
That just looks cool.
When it looks that close, though, it freaks me out. I'm like, it's gonna hit me, isn't it?
Actually, I don't remember if it moved in the original version.
Probably not. Which that stuff can be jarring, because we played Subnautica, and I felt like the sun-moon variation where it was like a huge, oh my god, take over half the screen kind of moon. I was like, this is distracting. I'm just trying to dive and get like resources and figure out how to upgrade my thing so I don't like die while diving.
That was weird. It's like it sounded like something fell behind us.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Actually, it feels so weird because it doesn't feel like the weather effect is happening around the Mako. It feels like it's happening around the camera, and it's kind of distracting.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like old school special effects in movies when they're like, if you spray water on the camera lens, it'll look wet.
Oh, there is something here. Okay. What do we got? Ancient debris. Not recovered.
How do you know how ancient it is? At least they're making it easy for you.
Terrain insignia.
This strange-looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Edison colony insignia.
That's before the unification war of the Turians.
I am impressed that you knew that off the top.
And that's why they have the different colonies. It's like a heritage thing. It's not.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, that was the anomaly.
You are the anomaly, sir.
I felt that did feel a little weird there.
It doesn't look right. I'm sorry.
Odd skull.
That looks like a T-Rex skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Oh, good evening, Everett. We are competing with the president tonight. I am not surprised. I don't know. It's just hard for me to feel like I shouldn't be competing with the president tonight. I don't know. Let me know what he said. Was it cool?
I kind of wish there was a bit more diversity in these environments.
Well, I think it does speak to the limitations of the tech at the time, even when they've spruced it up.
It does, but I'm trying to even think. Have we been on a planet with trees and driving around? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's all grass and rock. It's not.
I think it's just because to make sure that it's good open driving terrain, which I could see.
I'm starting to see why they dropped this in the second game, though.
Have One Thanks says he heard the president's playing Skyrim, which he would. That game's over a decade out now. He's going to feel like he's hip now. Ever goes, probably what you imagine happened is what happened, more or less. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. Ooh, wait, what was that on the side?
Turret.
Oh. You're just avoiding it.
I already shot that one.
You're like, run away! Well, Everett, we just basically been like fighting death all night. Oh, there was a Thresher Maw on another planet. But we're just here trying to get this side mission done for Tali's side quest, essentially.
Well, it's related to Tully's side quest. She doesn't even ask us to do this. She asks us at... that's a fair point. It's not really her loyalty mission like the other ones are.
Yeah.
This is... We're doing this for Hackett. But
Yeah.
Tali uses the data, which is,
She goes, oh, if you happen to do this, I'm going to use this data.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
So I guess her loyalty mission isn't that special either in that regard.
Well, the loyalty missions in this...
We're not very good in the first game.
No, they were not that special. And then instead of a loyalty mission, you get to make a major decision between two characters instead for some of them, and then at the end it's kind of like bummer.
I expect one of these outposts to be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
Why did we get out?
For dialogue, sir.
I am the Pathfinder.
Rah, 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 rah. You have no idea how many times we do that with little buddy. Because he'll make some sound, and then we just immediately just go, I am the Pathfinder. Rah, 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 rah.
Which is a reference to Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yes.
But that one happens in, like, a lot of dialogue happens in car in that game, and it doesn't in this one.
Yeah.
But this game has dialogues in the elevators, which no other game has.
Because the elevators were actually the loading screens, that's
Yes.
why. So, Everett goes, that helmet is basically anti-goggles. Yes, it is.
Alright,
I wonder if it uses Mass Effects to keep the sand out of your eyes.
New
Grissom.
base, which wasn't there until, I guess, just so you don't stumble across it.
You have to. I guess you have to find to get the signal. So, AKA triangulate it.
For some reason, I was like, "There's a moon. You almost never see the moon separate. That's
That's
gotta be
no
landable."
moon. That's a space station.
What's that from?
Huh? Do you want to take Tali with this one or no?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we'll be fine. Excuse me if you heard that yawn. I'm sorry.
Anomaly.
Exclamation point.
Just exclamation point. Anomaly first, I guess.
Anomaly. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm actually kind of bothered that this wind effect is the exact same as the last planet, or the planet before that.
It is. But Mystic, it's different. See, this time there is no grass.
Let's just continue crapping on this almost 20-year-old game now.
I know. It's just funny to me.
I'm just more saddened that it's almost 20 years old now.
Because it means we're getting old. That's
I
really
know.
Old. Yeah. So, have when things goes so immersive. You know, back when this came out, this was immersive. This was like, oh man, I feel like I'm invested because they're people.
It's an Asari capsule, but it looks like an N7 like Alliance thing.
That's how they get you.
No.
No, that's how they get you, the Frogger.
What was I stuck on?
There was another block coming your way that you missed.
No, I got stuck on something. I couldn't move.
There were several artifacts stored in here, all worthless except for one matriarch. What was that, Dilnaga's? Dilnaga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Everett goes, I just had to rewind to make sure I heard it right. Did Mystic just ask, what's that from about that's no moon?
I am joking.
Though there are times where Mystic is not joking when he says stuff like that. I want the record to show that was a fair question, Everett.
I saw Family Guy.
Everything says it's from Lord of the Rings.
I saw Family Guy.
I still love the picture of Patrick Stewart saying, use the Force, Harry, and then it quotes him as Gandalf. I love those little, fan rage bait things. I got Mystic a shirt that's a picture of a Dalek that says, oh, it's R2-D2. I loved him in Star Trek. And I was like, this is Mystic. This is Mystic.
I've had people both congratulate me on that shirt, and I have had people also tell me that they don't get it because it's not R2-D2.
Yeah, because it's Doctor Who, which is a little bit more obscure, especially in the States.
Yeah.
You know. But still, when people get it, they get it. It's hilarious. This just reminds me of how I try to climb mountains in Skyrim, and they're like, no, the incline's too far. And I'm like, then why did you put it here?
Get a horse.
I kill the horse. Everett goes, I'm glad he was joking, although I note that Sapphy didn't laugh. Oh, it's because I'm used to it now. I'm desensitized. I feel like sometimes marriage is just hearing somebody make a joke and then just saying, I'm sorry, it's not funny this time. I heard it 60 times before. But still loving them anyway. Marriage is rather hearing the joke 60 times more and still being annoyed by it than never hearing it again. I know my choice between those two. That's how I feel. Oh,
man. Very empty in here.
And ugly. Oh! Not empty here! Nope. Oh gosh, no, not those guys. I hate those guys.
Oh, the cover goes away. That's great.
No! Oh, it's because it's a Geth Destroyer. Oh my gosh.
Hi. How are you?
Why can't we be friends? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds of innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. What? I've gotten like Star Trek Discovery vibes in ways that I'm not sure I'm comfortable with.
Probably should reduce some stuff down.
Yeah.
You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians.
Like how much they love Geth. They still listen to Quarian opera?
I don't want to spoil it because we do learn about all of that stuff in Mass Effect 3.
That's true.
We kind of learn the Geth view of things.
Ever goes, I guess this is a variation on the dinner scene from Pulp Fiction. Not mutual comfortable silence, but comfortable silence while the other person is talking. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Think so. That's probably a good analogy. Havlin thinks says, sounds like we need to have a dance off. I agree. But Shepard would lose immediately, so let's have somebody else dance for Shepard.
Nice that the elevator is always where I am.
It has a specific sensor just to know where Shepard is. Sorry, you needed to use the bathroom. Psych! Ugh. I'm gonna take my time going up. What is it, 2 levels?
Alright, I'm gonna talk to everybody just in case. Actually, let's go talk to Tali first. It's almost 10.
It is almost 10.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
I could see it. Like, it's so funny because there are little romantic vibes in the way that she says that, even though they didn't make her romance in this game.
Nor can she romance a female shepherd.
Right.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
But also, I don't know. Just the concept of every love having to be romantic love is something I've been thinking about.
Do you have a pistol at all? We're doing okay.
You sound excited about
Commander, I wanted to thank you
Is he just stuck in this loop?
What for, Garrus?
for everything.
that. Yeah, he is.
Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Shepard,
Rex?
Never gets old.
Just keep doing it over and over again. That's just good voice acting. Just being like, this is convincing enough.
Oh, I forget who plays Rex.
We looked it up a while ago, and I completely just spaced out on that name is.
Hey, Bay.
It's Bay!
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
No, I want to know, like, does that phrase work? Does it need work?
What? What
I
phrase?
should go. Work with me, Lyra. I'm trying to help. Never mind.
What?
It's because we said we wanted to talk about something, and
Oh. Really?
that
Have
one didn't.
thanks goes. Good chat.
Yeah, that one didn't land.
I feel like that is the most the game could represent the idea of you finding an excuse to talk to your romance interest.
That's it. So
Yeah.
what do we got for next? Oh, we got.
Next,
We should have taken care of symbiotics.
Oh.
Oh, that's a different system entirely. Why did he?
Everett goes, in fairness, Rex's voice actor is totally different than his diner owning twin brothers or his dinner owning twin brothers. Diner owning twin brothers. Okay.
I think that's it. Is there anyone else to talk to? I'm gonna have to take a list of the side quests. Can't even talk to the council and hang up on them. We'll take a list of the side quests and see if we're gonna do those or Vermeer next.
Yeah. Is Presley still space racist?
But we know he gets better.
Yeah, we do. We do know he gets better.
Spoilers. Kind of.
Kinda. Not really.
Alright, yeah, that's it. Joker had nothing last time I talked to him other than his one line about Pharaohs, so.
Yeah. Joker's one-liners are famous. Well, I guess we'll just end it here for now, but those of you, well, not all of you know, but oh yeah, let's look at what we could do next time.
So we have this besieged base, we have samples, but in the Maroon Sea cluster. Okay, so we have 4 different we have 4 different quests we can do.
Okay.
Plus we have, the main mission.
Of course, the main mission of Vermeer. So we'll put that up. Patrons can vote for that there. What was I gonna say? Don't forget, patrons, you can listen to our episode about the lore of
Power Wash Simulator.
I love this job. It's just so absurd. This job's amazing. So that's up. It'll be open to the public on Saturday. So if you're not able to contribute to Patreon, you'll be able to get it in a couple of days.
And then next week, Sapphy will play the first hour of Power Wash Simulator.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to be so caffeinated. I just have a feeling that something about doing something that rhythmic over and over again in the game is just gonna make me sleepy. Be like, oh, this is so relaxing, but falling asleep during the live stream is not gonna be good for me. So, but thanks you guys for joining us tonight.
Thanks for watching.
And we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.